Hi y'all, so today we are going to make a quick, simple, hearty chili. Are you ready? Let's go. So today we are going to be using my Instantpot, and I am in love with this thing. I've had it a little bit over a year, and it does everything. Let me bring y'all in a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we are going to start off by using our saute function. And the reason we're going to do this is because I have to cook my meat. So y'all, I ground up some, it was, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. It was sirloin and it was brisket in my blender, and this was the leftover part. And I said, you know what, I have some beans that I have frozen. I'm going to do that with some frozen vegetables, and we're gonna make a chili. So this is what I'm starting with. I'm gonna put it on my saute function. That way it will start heating up. And I'm just gonna break this apart, and then I'm gonna go in with my seasonings. That beep is telling me that it's ready to go. It's starting to heat up. For this chili, I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. Y'all, it's the best. I love it. All right, some smoked paprika. Alrighty, and then I have some oregano that I'm using. We're gonna put that in there. I'm probably putting about a teaspoon of oregano. I probably put about 2 teaspoons of the smoked paprika. And then we're going in with some ground cumin. This right here gives you that flavor that you look for in chili. The ground cumin, that's what it is. Next up, I'm going to do garlic powder. Put that in there. The ground cumin, I probably did about 2 teaspoons. The garlic powder, that was probably about a teaspoon. All right, next we're going in with some cracked black pepper. I don't know if y'all hear it. It's starting to sizzle a little bit. And then lastly, for our seasonings, I'm going in with my Himalayan pink salt. And there you go. I just want to show you all. I don't know if you can see that it's starting to stick in the bottom there. Let me kind of tilt it this way. That's letting you know that we're getting rolling with the cooking. And then you can see the steam starting to rise as well. It smells delicious already. All right, I'm gonna keep stirring this, sauteing this until it is fully brown, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So it's pretty much done sauteing. It's a little pink, but I'm okay with that because we're gonna be using the pressure cooker to cook everything. Now I'm just adding some beans that I cooked a few months back. They were in my freezer, and I thawed it out. Now honestly, I wouldn't have thawed it out, but I would have just put it right in there and it would have been perfectly fine. But I thawed it out nonetheless. And I'm gonna add some of these mixed frozen vegetables. Y'all remember this from my chicken pot pie. Yep. This time I'm going to just dump it in there and use my spoon out of the way. Just going to dump it in there. All of this is going to beef up your chili, and it's going to add vegetables to your chili. I started doing this when my children were really young to get vegetables in their little systems. But as you can see, that already bulked that up. Let me get a little bit closer because I want y'all to see that bulked that up. You see that? Okay. Now, next I'm going to add a can of Rotel diced tomatoes. Doesn't matter what kind of diced tomato. If it, you know, whatever brand you use, but I just tend to use the Rotel brand. And then I'm going to also add in some tomato sauce. So this is a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And add it. Now, I'm going to get the rest of that out, I'm gonna put water in this and I'll be back. Okay, here's my can of water that I'm adding. I'm gonna stir and see if I need to add another. Yeah, I'm gonna add another can of water to this. All right, and here's my second can of water. So that's close to what, 4 cups? Yeah, that's close to 4 cups of water. Just 2 ounces shy of 4 cups of water. But yeah, so this basically is the bulk of my chili. Now what I'm going to do, I always do this, I go back in with those same seasonings, because once you put water or some kind of liquid into something, it's going to dilute it. So I just want everything to be seasoned well. This isn't a salt, the ground cumin doesn't have any salt in it. So, you know, you can add to your taste. And so as the same thing with the smoked paprika, doesn't have any salt in it. So add it to your taste. And my oregano, adding it to taste. Garlic powder, no salt in it, so add it to taste, honey. Okay. I know I'm always saying something right. Next, my cracked black pepper, we're going back in with that. And last but definitely not least, our salt. And I just kind of salt the top, and then I go and salt sideways. I just want to make sure that it is seasoned well. All right, and then I'm stirring that to mix all of those seasonings together. I'm done with that. Now it's time to put our top on. Okay, let me bring y'all over here. Alrighty, so my Instantpot has a bean chili button. I'm gonna press that. And then the pressure is on normal. And I'm just gonna do 5 minutes. And I'm gonna let the pressure release on its own, and then we will come back. So now it's ready and it's starting. Okay, y'all, it is done. So I am going to open the lid and slowly remove it. Okay. Look at that. It's still boiling inside of there. All right, it's really hot. Now, you can eat this right away. You just have to make sure that you allow it to cool, or either you can allow it to sit in your Instantpot. I'm hungry, like all the way hungry right now. So I'm ladling up some. I'm gonna allow it to cool, of course, but for a little bit before I actually get into it. But if I just go on and serve my portion of chili, then it'll cool. I'll make yours too, yeah. Alrighty, so that's what it looks like. It's steaming up the camera. That's what it looks like. Alright, I decided to cut up some onion and shred some cheese. So I'm going to put some cheese on top of it. Yum. And some of my onion on top of it. And lastly, I'm coming in with some dried cilantro. Ooh. Delicious. Delicious. And voila, you can add whatever you want. Tomatoes, lettuce, jalapenos. But I am going to allow this to cool just for a few minutes, and then I'm going to begin. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. Yes! Oh, thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hit that like button, subscribe, that notification bell, comment below, and share. I hope to see you guys back for the next video. Bye.
Bye.
That's good. That's good. Even with the vegetables.
I like the cilantro.
Try it.